Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Grace Oluchi Anugwa, and you're welcome to Chat with Lulu. In this video, we're talking about worry, dealing with worry, and practical steps you can take basically to deal with worry. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, what's worry? Or how do I define worry? Worry is that state of being troubled about something. It could be something you could work on or something you couldn't work on, or it could be anything. But worry is just that state of being troubled, that uneasiness, the state of being uneasy about something. That's what worry is. A lot of times you see worry as a bad thing, but worry has some positive benefits, some of which are, first thing is, worry could actually make you pay attention to something. So there's something there, and sometimes you see it as instinct, but instincts could play out as worry. So worry could make you pay attention to something that you weren't paying attention to. Next thing, worry could yield positive actions. Example, you're worried about passing an exam, and then this makes you to study. You're worried about your health, and this makes you to exercise. And worry can actually bring about good actions. Worry makes you think about negative outcomes of something and think of ways to prevent it. Example, you're applying for a visa. Worry makes you understand that this application could go wrong in many ways, and also helps you think about ways to prevent the application from going wrong. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but that's what worry can do. And finally, worry could help you plan a disaster. Example, you're told that Hurricane Maria is coming, and maybe because you're worried about it, you go to buy stuff, buy this, buy that, and all. It could actually make you plan for a disaster. Fine, some people say you might overspend or overdo, but the truth is that you actually planned for it, and that came from a point of worry that something might go wrong. Now, worry could also be very bad, especially when you can't control it, and there are just a series of thoughts that keep coming to your mind, and you really can't help. You can't eat well, you can't sleep well, you can't focus on what you're meant to be focusing on because you're worried about other things. Like you're ignoring some important things because you're worried about other things, and this is where worry becomes a problem. So what are the negative sides of worry? Firstly, worry makes you not eat and sleep well. I think I just said that. Worry could make you prone to depression because you, especially when it's something you can't fix, and you just worry and get so sad because you can't fix it, and you're worried, and so worry can actually throw you into depression at different points. The next thing is, worry could upset your GI tract. So anxiety and all could make you have diarrhea. That's like one of the symptoms of anxiety, and that's what worry can do. And finally, worry makes you get old faster. So it speeds up the aging process. And I don't want to get old quickly. I'm sure you too, you don't want to. So now, how do we deal with worry? How can we handle worry in such a way that it just yields the positive? Now, the first thing is pause and breathe. Like breathing exercises. This has helped me a lot of times. Like just pausing. You notice that you're getting worried, and you just pause, and then you breathe. Like breathe in, count 5 seconds, breathe out for 5 seconds still, and do this for 3 to 5 times. So that exercise actually helps you calm down, helps you calm your inside, your internal, it helps you calm your mind basically. Now the next thing is change your perspective. Understand that worry could yield positive results. Worry can actually bring forth positive things. So change your perspective. Worry is not really that bad. Don't get worried that you're worried. Rather find out what is making you worry. What exactly? Which brings us to our third point. What is making you worried? Is it something you can fix? Is it a realistic situation? Or is it just sets of what if thoughts in your mind? Is it a warning sign for something, or is just noise in your head? Find out what exactly is making you worried and characterize it. Is this something you can actually fix? Now, if it's something you can fix, there's no point worrying and not doing anything. A lot of times, I worry. I have worries a lot of times. So, personally, I've noticed that there are just those times when you worry and worry and worry. You worry that you're worried. You just worry, and you're putting in so much energy into thinking, and you're not acting. So you're being busy and not productive, zero productivity, and that's not good. So you have to find a way, and that's what we are talking about now. but you have to find a way to deal with it. So now, when you find out what is making you worried, if it's something you can deal with, now pause and look for actions. Like, let's start taking positive steps. So you're worried that you will fail an exam. Okay, no problem. How do I prevent the failure? Like, let's make our worries work for us. Like, to those who worry, if you don't worry, maybe this video is not for you, but to those who worry, let's start making our worries work for us positively. So find out, you're worried about failing an exam. How can you not fail an exam? The thing is to study. So if it's something that is outside this context, research, go to YouTube, go to Google, everything is out there. So find out ways you can prevent how you feel. Find out ways, oh my god, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So if you're scared of failing an exam, find out ways to pass, like using that context on the other end, like for whatever is your situation. Go outside and find out, look for solutions, meet people, talk to people that have been there. Just research, let it work to your benefit, as opposed to you just sitting down there and getting worried and all. Now, if it's just noise, I think at this point you need to have like positive declarations. You have to tell yourself, Lulu, calm down. Calm down. This is what it is. However, if it's your instinct and something you feel like you smell that a problem is coming, then you have to pay attention to it. If you pray about it. If it's something you can talk to someone about, which is very, very important, talk to someone about it. So personally, I'm a fan of talking to people, preferably one person, about my worries. So I'm worried and then I call someone. Why? Because I've noticed that what someone tells me at the acute phase of worry goes a long way. So I'm just here having a lot of thoughts and thinking, and then I just put a call through. I'm like, this is what is going on. Sometimes you saying the worry out is therapeutic for you. Like, you just talking about what is the problem, you just speaking it out, you realize, oh, I feel good. Like, it makes you better. And then other times, you talking to someone about it, the person can just say one or two things that takes you back to 100. You were in 0 and then you just come back to 100. So that can go a long way, and this is something that has happened. So speaking also to friends of people that worry a lot, your words matter a lot, especially at that acute phase of worry. Someone is worried, be careful what you tell the person, because this person is worried. We don't want to be worried, we are worried. So be careful of what you tell them at that kind of time, like at that phase, at that point in time. Hope I've not lost my line of thoughts. Now, if it's just noise, I think I said positive declarations, pray, talk to God about it. That's another point. Pray and talk to God about your worries. If you're a Christian, talk to God. Like, talking to God goes a long way. Talking to God goes a long way. Talking to God goes a very long way. Pray about it. Like, you don't have to pray, but just tell God, Holy Spirit, this is what is wrong with me. Like, this is this is that, this is that. And it really like goes a long way. So talk to someone. And also, like, in case you want to make positive decisions as regards your worry, let's say a visa application, you're applying for a visa and you're so worried about it, like you've not even started the process, but you're so worried about it. And then let's say you talk to someone or you research and all. It is good to be with someone while through that process. So using the visa application as something, it's good to be with someone through the application process. Why? Because I've noticed that when I am worried, I tend to make a lot of errors and a lot of mistakes. So being with someone like that is obviously cool-headed and maybe experienced in that thing helps me put me in check, like, so that I'm not going to worry out and fret out and make a mistake or something that will even throw me back to 0. Another mistake I think people make when it comes to worry is that another thing that can lead you to worry rather is making unrealistic goals, or being, okay, example, I want to do something and then I set goals and maybe they were too big for me at that point, because I've noticed that you grow into tasks. So I set a very big task and I'm not able to do it now, and then I feel so bad that I can't do it, and I get worried that I'll ever do it if I try again. So that is something we should be very careful of, because this throws us into worry time and time again. So if you said something and it's okay, you said something and you couldn't do it, just tell yourself, I didn't do it today, I can do it next time, I can do it tomorrow. Just that tomorrow I'll set realistic goals. I'll just cut down. Maybe I wanted to study and then I started with 100 questions and I couldn't make 100 questions. So this time I'll start with 80, I'll start with 60. So you just come down to cut your coat according to your cloth, basically. But you come down to your level and then start from there and then go into big things. So instead of you just sitting down and feeling so bad and getting so worried that you didn't meet up the task you said you would, you can just hold up, breathe, and come back down for the next one, and then gradually go into it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, and I hope this content was relatable to you if you worry a lot. And I think we've got to the end of this video. So if you've been worried before, or if you were worried watching this, hope you've gotten 1 or 2 tips that can help your current state. If you've been worried before and you got out of it, please tell me how you got out of it. Like, is that something you did that I didn't say? Like, because worry is a very big thing and understand it's a very broad thing. So putting this together, I'm like, well, hope I don't forget something, hope I forget. Like, I was just so forget. So like, if you've been worried before and you came out of it, how did you come out? What steps did you take? Please tell us in the comment section. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Bye, and see you in my next video.